Hello everyone, to serve people living need the technology on Sweden to build the mosque is involving their life in the best way. Mosque normally air conditioning, one of the leading technologies produced in the earth. CLIC has particulars as well as picking up in general to better understand these products. Let's learn this together. Air conditioner. Air conditioner is household app used device that use electricity to change the temperature in the room according to needs of the user. On the market, air conditioner are usually divided into two types: one-way air conditioner and two-type air conditioner. Specifically, one-way air conditioner are only capable of cooling, so it's often called air conditioning. Two-way air conditioners fillable cooling, using in the summer and heating, using in the winter, which called air conditioning.
To my part, structure of air condition units consists of copper pipe that are painted into several layers and placed in very thin cast of aluminum foil that absorb heat in the room so that the rest to stand in row outside. In addition, the outdoor units explore here the following mass lighter active central vertical with Atlas wings, outdoor with absorber with Atlas wing. Air conditioning outdoor units. This part allow an indoor unit like structure consisting of copper pipes that are painted into several layers based in aluminum foil. They are responsible for pushing heat out into the environment when the wider air absorbs heat in outdoor units then move to the outdoor units. Air conditioning silent. Air conditioner is allowed now. Air conditioner compressor is refreshed first when secured in outdoor units. Compressing gas to request from in outdoor units to keep the heat process more effectively in indoor units. Fan is part with convenience low earth where the indoor units for better heat absorption.
Hello everyone, following the backup and the backup button. If the indoor unit fan run weekly or doesn't run, the air conditioner won't be able to cool. Outdoor unit fan. Outdoor fans blow air through the outdoor unit, make it the most efficient to discharge heat into the internal environment. Shell fan is the gas blow pressure unit after the gas pass through the outdoor unit to the passing heat. Gas rushing through the following one will be combusted to ground with blow pressure and blow temperature. Gas pipe at a bottom part. The gas pipe is responsible for lifting the gas from the indoor unit to the outdoor unit. Gas pipes are usually made of the copper withstand high pressure and temperature without oxidation. Control panel installed on the refrigeration unit. The panel is an operating unit and controls the entire operation of the air conditioner. Capacitor work to have the electric motor of the compressor started. In addition to the pole main part, the structure of the air conditioner also has many other parts such as indoor unit heat source, K-form, waterproof, and safety part.
Following the part open, I will talk about the visual of operation of air conditioning. Step 1. After passing the flow fan, the gas will have low pressure, low temperature. Step 2. The driller passing through the indoor unit will absorb heat from the surrounding environment. The fan in the cooler shot the air in the room, but through the indoor unit to cool and then return to the room. Step 3. The head carrying chemical will be taken to the compressor. Here, the gas will be compressed to higher pressure. Therefore, high temperature, high pressure gas is passed through the outdoor unit for cooling thanks to fat and aluminum for radiator. When passing through the outdoor unit, the chemical will have lower temperature. Therefore, gas continues to be taken to the radiator fan to reduce pressure, reduce heat, and start new cycle.
Into a function, the machine will have some outstanding function later. Firstly, it can set a clock and timer. It can adjust time like a clock thanks to the clock button. Secondly, it has cooling mode such as auto, cool, and dry. Thirdly, the machine can operate at maximum capacity. It is equipped with a powerful button. When this button is pressed, the machine reaches its maximum productivity, even reaching 130%. After 20 minutes, it will automatically return to a normal operation mode, or you press the powerful button again to turn off the maximum capacity operation mode. Fourthly, the machine has a night operation mode. Finally, the machine also has a special function of generating negative ion to have the environment more pleasant. Feel out dust and bacteria in the air and presence of coffee.